Hey Aquarius, and welcome to your October 2016 General Tarot Forecast. My name is Sky, and I'm here to give you guys hopefully another great reading for your month of October. If this reading resonates really nicely with you guys, you can check out the description box below and follow the link over to my shop and hopefully find something exciting there. And anyway, without further ado, let's see what's going on energetically and spiritually for the Aquarius out there in October. So first off, I want to say there's a lot of potential in this spread. I see a lot of things starting to sort of transform a little bit, starting to go uphill. You know, you're still overcoming some setbacks and you're still dealing with some of those energies sort of in your peripheral vision. But all in all, you've really found yourself in a more stable position, even though it's not quite perfect yet, but you're well on your way. So at the very bottom of your reading, you've got that reversed Three of Pentacles. A lot of Aries set out on a mission, I think, to completely reestablish their sense of foundations, both physical and emotional or mental. Although it seems from the rest of the reading that you guys might be trying to separate a little bit more from the emotional, trying to detach a little bit more, which Aquarius is so well known for, detaching emotionally and kind of experiencing life on a more mundane and physical and material level. So I think that that's definitely coming into play in October. Perhaps some Aquarius out there want to experience a more emotional life or want to attach more to emotion. It's kind of black or white, like you guys either really want to separate from it or you really want to get there. I think that for the Aquarius that want to gain more emotional understanding, like there are some things that still need to be ironed out as it relates to your career and your job, and there might be a few things that are preventing you from doing this. Like you might be so busy, you're clocking in so many hours that you're just, it doesn't seem like you have a lot of time to yourself. And this is something that you want to transform a little bit. Like maybe that's the reasons why this is one of the reasons why you feel like you don't have a sturdy foundation in your life, because you're so busy and you have, whether it's a job or a school or raising a family, it just seems like there's so much going on right now that you just don't have a lot of time to go within. However, despite that, you guys are generally happy right now. You've got that Nine of Pentacles right in the center there, which is nice. It's like you're finally reaping some rewards of hard work that you put in. You might be getting to spend a little bit more money in October. Your budgets might be adding up a lot better than they were in the past. And while this is a good thing, it seems like some of the Aquarius might, you've got that Seven of Pentacles reversed to the left of the Nine there, and it's kind of like you have all these things, you're getting to buy more things, you're getting to be a bit less frugal, and once you get them, you're home and they're there, and you kind of think, what's beyond this? Like, this is nice, I really enjoy having these luxuries around me, but, where are the things that matter? Where are the people that I love? Where is my sense of emotional security within myself? Like, if I don't have a really strong sense of self, what do these outer world things matter? That could be for some of the Aquarius. Also, there might be a bit of loneliness, actually. Ooh, that's kind of interesting. In October, a bit of solitude that kind of boosts up a little bit, because you've got that Three of Pentacles, which is that's the only card that you have in your spread that has more than one person in it, and it's like that's the foundation, that's what's kind of building everything in the month. So perhaps you're feeling a little bit nostalgic towards the past, and you're feeling like you miss the company of loved ones or people who are dear to you, because even though you're accomplishing on the external world, it feels like you don't have someone to share it with. And for the Aquarius who are in relationships or have a big family, maybe you still feel a sense of aloneness. Maybe even though you have someone or someone is there in your proximity, maybe the connection is feeling less authentic. Maybe the connection is feeling more walled off and you still feel alone even with somebody. I think that that's a possibility. And it seems like since you've got that Queen of Swords in the reverse there, a lot of Aquarius may have recently kind of cut some people out of their life, might have chosen to break off friendships that were no longer serving them, or disconnect from maybe past abusive relationships, and now you're feeling that. Like at first you had all of the confidence to carry that out, but now that you're finally getting into work and you're getting into your new life, you're starting to feel the aloneness, and that's got you thinking about, you know, the connections that you broke. It's possible that some of them were unwarranted. When you see the Queen of Swords in reverse, it can suggest that maybe you were too quick to cut ties with somebody, or you were too quick to make that final decision. Maybe you didn't consider completely the emotional implications that were present with the relationship, because you've also got that Knight of Swords. There's so much court card sword energy, which really suggests that you were very unemotional in your thinking, which that can be with lower evolved Aquarius energy. You know, Aquarius is all about the new, the innovative, moving forward and expanding knowledge. And, you know, Aquarius wants beneficial, consistent, kind of fixated relationships. So when things start to really fluctuate, sometimes Aquarius want to just detach and kind of absolve themselves of the situation. And it almost looks to me as if you're kind of regretting having done that now. Now you may have found yourself in a bit of emotional turmoil, and you're kind of wishing that you may have had this person who you cut ties with re-enter your life so they could be there for you, because you know they would be there for you in this situation, but you couldn't be there for them when they were in the situation that you found yourself in. And due to that drama, that's why the ties were cut. That's why you potentially cut the ties, because they were too needy or something. I don't know. That's not for everyone, obviously, but it's definitely a potential. And you may reestablish contact with this person in October. You may have a quick moment. It may only be in passing. You may randomly see this person, and it could just kind of be a moment where no one knows what to say. Okay, just kind of randomly putting it out there. Now's not going to be a beneficial time to give a facade of like that you're just doing amazing. If you're not doing well, Aquarius, don't pretend that you are to the people that matter. You know what I mean? That can be one of the downsides to the Nine of Pentacles. It can kind of come off as arrogant, or because as you can see, just looking at the card, the Nine of Pentacles in the center, that person looks so happy. The person is wearing expensive clothing, and you've got that yellow, which is sort of that sacral chakra energy and solar plexus energy. And so it's like you've got passion, and it can be a bit fake. Now, it's not in the reverse, so potentially you guys are just feeling this naturally. But if someone who matters to you comes in and asks how you're doing, there's no reason to be fake about that. There's no reason to try to give people a false impression that everything's okay. Because you've got that Seven of Swords in the reverse, and if people think that you're just great, they're going to try to rely on you for things. And if you're not doing well, if you're experiencing some kind of emotional turmoil, you're not going to be able to carry that. Like, there's a price to pay when you act like everything's just hunky-dory in your life, when you say, I have money, I have things, I am happy, and I'm stable. Therefore, the people in your life, your loved ones who aren't stable, are going to look to you for support. And if you can't actually support them, it's just going to create a lot of conflict, you know? So that's something to watch out for in October. And now for like I would say the next 3 months, probably, you guys, on the positive side of having this Knight of Swords energy, you guys are going to have a lot of direct momentum forward as it relates to your goals and your career aspirations. Okay, you guys are going to have a lot of energy. If you're not feeling it right now, it is coming in. It's on that top right corner, so it's kind of a peripheral energy right now, and it might not be so obvious to you. But now is the time to move forward. Now is the time to like expect yourself to fill in the gaps of your goals. You know, if you have like your starting position and your like end position, now's the time to fill that in. Now's the time to make that progress. Okay, it's not a time to rest on your laurels, and that you could be wanting to do that with the Nine of Pentacles. Like I said, there's this desire, like I said in the beginning, to maybe have a bit of time off, to maybe go within, but that's where your choice comes in, Aquarius. Like, you're going to be blessed with a lot of ability to move forward in your aspirations and your goals, and there's no reason that you can't do both. Like, maybe just really delegate your tasks well and try to organize your events and really map out your sort of plan of action to move forward in your career or your material world, and then also set aside time to have just some sacred space and time to go within and just exist with yourself. And I think that try to create a balance between those two things. I think that will be helpful for you guys. And something else that I noticed is that Aquarius, you guys don't actually have any major arcana in your spread this month. So, it might be a month where things seem more mundane, where it feels like your life isn't really being catapulted into any kind of exciting new territory. Things might feel recycled. Things might feel traditional, or like everything's very routine, and it's kind of, there's no sense of innovation, I guess is a good way to put it, which is difficult for Aquarius. But I really think that some of you guys are going to take this well. Like, some of you guys need this. Some of you guys need kind of a break from all of these crazy things happening in your life. And also, you guys don't have any wands or cups in your reading. Your reading consists only of swords and pentacles. So air energy and earth energy. Material, worldly, valuable, tangible things, and logical, mental, to some extent emotional and complex inner workings are sort of the two archetypes that you guys are balancing in the month of October. The tangible versus the mental and emotional. Okay, and routine and worldly, mundane routine versus like mental complexes, like how those things create one another, like how your mental complexes kind of fuel your ability to materialize on the external world. Likewise, how your tangible circumstances reflect themselves in your emotional and mental workup, or your mental and emotional makeup. And I think that now is the time in October to really make sure that those two things are working in harmony, to really make sure that you're not in a position where your material, tangible circumstance is kind of messing you up on the inside, kind of creating a negative headspace, and vice versa. But overall, I think that October is going to be a month of relaxation. And even if you're busy, I think that your emotional energy levels are going to recharge. I think that you're going to have time to put away to yourself, and really take that time to rebuild foundations, and maybe make a game plan for how you're going to accomplish your goals, and then really set your intentions for then accomplishing them. And I really think that come November, you guys will find some major arcana cards popping up. You'll find, in other words, new chapters opening, the universe really meeting you halfway. Like, if you put out these intentions, the universe will meet you halfway. It has to be kind of a give and take relationship, And I think that it's going to be a great October for you guys. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this reading, and if it resonated with you, I'd love to hear about it in the comments. If you guys have a different interpretation of this spread, or would like to talk about how it's played out for you, I would love to get in a discussion about that. And if you guys want to hop over to my shop and check out some of the stuff that I'm offering, I would super appreciate that. And I hope you guys have a great month. Bye.